Kyle is starting his own YouTube channel, but who is Kyle? Some of you might ask, who is the man? Kyle Rittenhouse, Kyle Howard Rittenhouse, 19 years old, born on January the 3rd, 2003. Kyle became kind of a name about 2 years ago when there was this shooting in Kenosha, Wisconsin. During that shooting, well, there was a shooting of a black man. Let's put it that way. The police was there for a uh, altercation between. I don't know if it's officially it was reported as a domestic abuse situation, but there was an altercation or something between partners, and they called the police for the guy, and some things happened, and the guy got shot and ended up being paralyzed. Following that, there was a riot, or at least people protesting turned some protests turned into riots, and about the third day, the things with Kyle happened. Kyle was there. His dad lives in Kenosha, but he's officially resides in another county nearby with his mom. During those riots, Kyle decided to basically, as a 17-year-old, drive with his friends to Kenosha to protect the neighborhood from people rioting, because he saw that people were burning stuff down and he thought it wasn't right. Stand up citizen, you could say. As a 17-year, you could say 17-year-old, I would do different stuff, but hey, everyone has its own road towards their path towards their goal or towards their life. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he during that day when he went down to Kenosha, he went there with his friends, as I mentioned before, and during that he basically was walking around with a gun and a medical kit to help people. He was there basically to help people, and he had his medical kit at one side and the gun to protect himself in case people try to attack him while he's helping out people. He's here with another person. They were basically protecting some neighborhoods. He even gave out interviews talking about being there to help, slightly also telling fabricated stories about being a certified physician, I think. Something
Wait
like
a minute. How old was this guy?
17. But you could see at him that he's pretty young. So he was being interviewed, and he told him, yes, I work. I'm certified at helping people with this stuff.
Okay.
Hey, it is what it is. Maybe he was trying to get some clout in that interview.
Maybe he was.
Yeah, people lie from some clout as well.
Because what he was being recorded with the interviews.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a frame from the interview.
Okay. So he liked the cloud as well.
Hey,
he liked the cloud as well.
You gotta get your face out there. You know, you're protecting the neighborhood. Neighborhood watch.
Okay.
You want to get that pat on your back. You never know.
Good job, boy.
Good job. boy. As you can see, he's walking around with his gun, AR-15, and here in the on his left side, you can see his medical kit, walking around, protecting the neighborhood. And during that, walking around and making sure there are not people rioting and burning businesses down, he people got confrontational towards him, and one thing led to another. He was being chased at a certain point.
Yeah.
How crazy do you have to be to chase a person with a gun? But I'm not gonna chime in on that. But what do you think? Do you think that's crazy, RJ?
I think I think that if I can recall in that period, there were a lot of hostility. So it wasn't like a time of peace in that area. It wasn't
Yeah.
like there was some tensions already during that time. Uh, People were there were, if I can recall, the racial tension was very high during that period.
Yes.
Because I think the George Floyd
Also happened
incident
around that time. Yeah.
also happened
It
around
was
that time. You had a couple, yeah.
piling up.
So there was a lot there was a lot of tension. So I do think that, and if you see everyone there, everyone was outside. It was chaos. So I think that sometimes you enter, especially if you have never had training. People who don't fight, who've never fought in their life. Some people think that they're like Goku of the Dragon Balls, man. They think that if they get really angry, that they can win a fight without having actually the knowledge or the ability to defend themselves. So I
Just start
think,
swinging.
yeah. So I think maybe they thought, hey, this is a small guy, this is a young kid. It's probably fake. I wouldn't have taken the chance. I wouldn't have taken the
That's a
chance
way
to
to say
find
it.
out it was fake or not. But
Well, some people found out whether it was fake or not. The guy was running away, so he was not confrontational. I think that if it was an older guy, he would have probably, as they say, stand his ground and end some people right there. But he was running away from the confrontations. You can see here, he was being chased, and here it was. This is the frame from a drone who recorded. Was also used during the testimonies or the case, the lawsuit, um, the court hearing, to show what happened. And here, this frame is basically him running here towards this location, and the guy was chasing him and grabbed the barrel of his gun, and as a self-defense mechanism, he, of course, when someone tries to grab the barrel of your gun and pull it away from you, basically shot the guy. Ran around, came back, tried to help him, but his other friends came in and tried to attack him at the same time, so he ran away. When he shot the guy, he did basically, according to his testimony, he was basically shocked. Think a couple of things happened throughout the night already, where it was kind of when he found himself in a corner. But the fact he shot the guy as a 17-year-old, you will fall into shock immediately, of course. He started running towards the police because he wanted to give himself in. As you can see here, he's running towards the police. People were yelling to him, get him, to others. No, that people were yelling towards others, get him, get him. No, you get him. No, I'm not gonna get him. He
I'm not
just
gonna get
fell in the ground.
it.
Anyway, as you can see here, he's kind of tired as well. Kyle, you need to get that
Body right.
but So, buddy, I don't know if that's the right way to say it. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Get your
Just
stamina up, man. Get your
I'm
stamina up. But hey, that's 2 years ago. Maybe these days he's like it didn't look like that in the video, but get the stamina up, man. You gotta be able to run away. But while he was running away, you would think after after him putting one person in the dirt as self-defense, people would stay away from him. That didn't happen. That
uh,
didn't happen.
shame though.
At the point he was running away, and he tripped, fell down. Well, people tried to trip him. Don't recall. He fell down, and as you can see here, they were trying to get towards him, tried to get the gun. There was a guy who basically gave him a Dragon Ball Z kick to the head. In his testimony, he felt the kick and he shot. He didn't. I don't think he hit this guy. He shot him. He shot one time, just in case, as he describes it, to in case he gets knocked out unconscious. He already let one loose so that he doesn't come back and kick his head in, which is kind of logical. You already know how some of these people go down, man. Oh yeah, by the way, the guy he shot the first time, all the people who got shot, just as a disclaimer, were all white. So this is white on white crime at its best.
Or at its worst.
Or at its worst. I think it's probably at its worst.
It's probably at its worst. Yeah.
Yeah. They were chasing him. As you can see, he kicked this guy up. This guy came up and hit him with a skateboard. This guy got shot in the chest. We're not going to show the frame of that. But he's doing a dirt nap now. During that process, another third guy came in and with a gun in his hand as well. I think you can. I have a frame of him with a gun. Kyle saw it. The guy lowered his arm towards him and he shot him in the hand or something like that. He got away. Kyle, after that, ran towards the police. RJ, I have a question. After all this happened, what do you think the police told him? All these shootings, he shot 3 people, put 2 in dirt, in the dirt. He arrives there at the police like this, hands up. What do you think they told him?
Sir, you're under arrest. We're going to take you in for questioning to investigate and see what happened. We have numerous reports that say that you shot, that you were running with a gun, and that you shot people, and that allegedly a couple of them, one or more, are taking a dirt nap. We need to take you in to find out exactly what happened. And of course, before saying all that, you have the right to remain silent, etc. I mean, that's what happens in
What you would
situations like that.
expect.
Yeah,
I think
that's
you
what I
watch
would
too
expect.
many cop movies, man. You watch too many cop movies, man. You know what I told them? Sir,
Right.
step back from the car or we will pepper spray you. Go home. Yo, go home. Or we will pepper
Yo,
spray you. Step away from the car, sir, or we will pepper spray you.
yo,
He went home. So he wanted to give himself in. He went home, told his mom everything, and his mom took him to the local police department to give himself in. Then it all got into place. They called the Kenosha city police department, and then they drove him back and interrogated him about everything. So basically, that is his story. He fell into the cloud, as you said. The
you
cloud
felt
found him.
Clout chose him.
It chose him. Yeah, I need to
So
choose my wife. It chose him. We gotta.
it chose. Yeah. He's the chosen one. Yeah,
He's the chosen one.
yeah,
He was the chosen one. The others tried to. Maybe the others were trying to chase Cloud as well,
yeah.
but it ended
Maybe.
badly for them. It ended badly.
I do think it's funny. So I didn't think that. I think if Kyle was black, I would have gotten the answer correctly to the question you asked. What did the cops do? To quote the great, one of the kings of comedy, legend, D.L. Hughley, the cops, what they would have done in a situation like that, they would have said, pow, 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 freeze. Yo, what of the.
Oh, pow, 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 sweet.
Yeah, man.
And then you're sitting there doing a
Now,
dirt nap next
now
to the
you're
people you already
thinking.
done.